Get prepared for an absolute blast off in crypto. Jerome Powell and Trump about to send crypto. Is this all a big coincidence? Everything lining up perfect with Trump winning the election, a pro crypto White House now. The Ripple case lasting 4 years, Bitcoin's inception in 2009, and now Bitcoin being the solve for the American debt crisis. Or is this all methodically planned out, step by step, move by move? I think it's the latter. And I think that we all made a very, very good decision to free our families financially by not listening to the naysayers. And as they told us to look this way, we pulled our heads this way. And I think we can all see there's something much deeper than us going on. This is the biggest transition financially, spiritually, mentally, and physically. The next 6 years going into 2030, you are going to see more changes than you have ever seen in your financial system, spiritually, physically, and mentally. You must prepare for this. You must prepare for this. The silver lining is that Main Street hasn't had an opportunity during our living history to get a piece of Wall Street like we do right now. We're still deep in the speculative phase. I promise you, banks will be begging to custody your cryptocurrency. And if you hold crypto and you hold things like Bitcoin and some of the top coins like XRP, maybe XLM, some of you are deep into Ethereum, which you're going to find out it's deep in the banking system, Solana, all these different things. These are not recommendations. I'm just telling you some of the top cryptos that are going to change the world. And you understand how to exit these markets properly, how to dollar cost average in, how to buy the dip, and how to stay stoic and non-emotional, then you're going to do pretty damn well. So let's dive in. Got a lot of great things going on right now. It's been absolutely amazing this week. Bank of England cuts rates, sees gradual reduction ahead for labor budget, boost inflation forecast. Okay, so Bank of England cut rates, and the Fed was expected to cut rates yesterday, and they did, 0.25. Now, it was less than we thought, okay? Interesting. So it's going to be an interesting financial narrative over the next 6 months, okay? The traditional markets are going to be kind of in a weird limbo space, right? Because they didn't lower interest rates as far as we thought, right? So that's going to hold inflation a little bit. Prices are still sticky as hell, right? We're going into a job market, guys, where people are going to start getting laid off. Okay, now we have a new president coming back in. We have a pro crypto president. We got BlackRock going deep into cryptocurrency, and the whole infrastructure is being changed. Like I said, was this a coincidence, or is this slowly and methodically planned out? And a few of us were like, whoa, okay. We're not going to listen to this. We're not going to listen to the traditional media because the traditional media always fudges us out. Remember, by the time it hits the media, it's too late. Who owns the media, guys? Who owns the media, right? So by the time it hits the media, it's too late. Remember they told you crypto's a fraud? Remember they told you it's used for money laundering? Pay attention. So Brad Garlinghouse put this out. He says, I have to share some thoughts on what the Trump administration could mean for crypto, and wanted to also recognize the XRP family's patience and unwavering support. A lot has happened since XRP was the second most valuable digital asset. It's been at times a frustrating journey. So on December 20th, 2020, we were all sitting there and they initiated the case against Ripple, and it's still going 4 years later. Hint, it's planned out, guys. The SEC went after them on purpose. America got caught with no swim trunks on, guys. The tide went out. They realized we're buried in debt. We don't collect enough in taxes to pay the debt. The interest on our debt. Americans are over leveraged. Banks are over leveraged, and Ripple comes out with a technology that could change the whole world. Of course, they're going to sue the most disruptive technology. 6 years since the SEC started meddling in cryptocurrency market, picking winners and losers. 4 years since the SEC sued Ripple. And now finally, we see a light at the end of the tunnel. And these external, frankly, unnatural and manipulative market factors fade. Interesting. The tides are shifting. Headwinds are turning to tailwinds, and the opportunity for those of us who believe in the future of XRP is enormous. God bless you, Brad Garlinghouse. Let's rock and roll. JP Morgan renames blockchain platform to Kinexys to add on-chain FX settlements for USD and EUR. You're going to start to see these banking giants implement all blockchain, guys. Think about it. They told you to look the other way, and we'll just keep on going here, okay? So Bitcoin just in 3.4 trillion. JP Morgan says that Donald Trump's victory would benefit Bitcoin. It's about time. I guarantee at some point Jamie Dimon will flip on Bitcoin. U.S. spot Bitcoin ETFs see 621.9 million net inflows, reversing recent outflow trends. And lastly, in today's news, Grayscale, get exposure to Bitcoin and Ether with the Grayscale Bitcoin Mini and Ethereum Mini, the low-cost spot Bitcoin Ether exchange traded products. Let's talk about this, guys. Get your shit together. Get your shit together. I'm not talking just in the financial. I'm talking spiritual. I'm talking mental. I'm talking physical. Put those blinders on. Christ Jesus says, take the middle ground. I got blinders on. I got my health in order. I got my mindset in order. I got my spiritual walk in order. I got my family in order. I got my ecosystem in order. I knew this time was coming. I've been planting seeds and planting seeds and planting seeds. Remember, it's the seeds, the roots, then the fruits. So if you're waiting for the fruits for crypto to explode and you haven't planted the seeds and the roots, you got rotten fruit. You got to start planting the seeds now. It doesn't matter how high XRP or how big Bitcoin goes or how high all these cryptocurrencies go. If you haven't planted the seeds and you haven't tilled the ground and you haven't created a foundation, you're on quicksand. Remember, you have to rewire the foundation to end up in a different situation. That's why pro athletes go broke when they become rich if they've never had a financial literacy or financial foundation. That's why most lottery winners go broke. That's why actors go broke, because they go from poverty, a impoverished mindset, and they get a big dump of abundance and they don't know how to handle it. You have to understand what money is. Money is just debt. So that's why when I profit from the cryptocurrency markets, which we're about to press, CRO or Kronos, one of my tokens, CRO, is up 30% today. I mean, this is crazy, the gains you're about to get. It's up 30% today. That's wild. So think about this. The only reason I would exit the markets because I have a plan for every single dime. So my plan is to use this very speculative asset to gain wealth and diversify outside into multiple things, and I'll explain that. But I'm also holding 50% of all my alternative coins, all my altcoins for the rest of my life. And I'm holding 100% of my Bitcoin for legacy, okay? 50% I'm pulling off the risk pyramid. As it goes up, target, hit Merlin, the smartest way to track your crypto, guys. We co-founders and creators of it. It's down in the description down below. It'll teach you how to do an exit target. So first target, I exit. Boom. Second target, I exit. Third target, there's no emotion, zero emotion. I'm not sitting there waiting. Merlin gives me my alert. I go to my exchange and I exercise the target. So if XRP hits $2.70, 10% of 50%, I pull it down and I have insurance policies, cash value waiting to max fund. Rule number one, don't lose money. Rule number two, follow rule number one, Warren Buffett. The reason why I use cash value life insurance, insurance companies have been here since the Roman days. They've survived recessions, world wars, depressions. They will always be here. They're on the bottom of the risk pyramid. So I pull some of my profits. I insure my profits, protected principal. I can borrow against the cash value, and I like to compound money, the eighth wonder of the world, every 7 years at 10%. So boom, that's one part of my strategy, locked in, loaded for my family's future. Number two is I'm going to buy more silver for barterability. I'm using Bitcoin as my gold. Number three, the greatest way to wealth, guys, is entrepreneurship. That is the greatest way to wealth. You have to be able to increase your income, right? You can't just keep decreasing your expenses if you have a job. You have to create cash flow, right? So entrepreneurship is huge. So information technology and attention. I'm going to continue to innovate and grow those businesses. I'm going to put it back into the cycle again. And we're going deep into real estate because I need to understand that game at a deeper level. I'm bringing experts around me currently right now. And I need it for tax liabilities, depreciation, very long term. I don't care about making money off the doors. I want the depreciation. I want the tax liabilities, right? That's where you get the depreciation from, and the appreciation in the future, right? That's all legacy. I'm not even going to touch them. I'm just going to buy them, let them sit, let someone manage them. And that's what we're doing. Okay. So take a deep breath with me. 2 more. Breathe in. 1 more. It's going to be okay, guys. We got this. Christ is king. God is good. God wins 100% of the time. You have nothing to worry about. Nothing. You're going to be okay. So I love you guys. I want to support you and help you. I want to make something very clear. I will never DM you about your portfolio. I will never ask about your crypto. We do not have a trading platform or invest people's crypto. We don't invest. We'll never send me or my team money directly, ever. Okay. So those are scammers. Do not respond to them. They're using AI technology. We won't message you. We won't DM you unless you proactively message us, but we'll never ask you to send us money, ever. Okay. So stop with the scammers. Number 2 is down below in the description of this video or my social media platform. Click the link. I get hundreds of messages every day on how I insure my money in cash value life insurance. But listen, what's more important is what works for you. What works for me may not work for you. I'm very methodical and disciplined with my plan. It works for me. Okay. But we can sit down with you and do a free, absolutely free consultation. You'll never send me money or my team money. Okay. I have team members in all 50 states and Canada, a free consultation to talk about retirement strategies. Okay. What is your strategy? What do you need support with? It's about you. Number 2 is if you need help getting your shit together, I've helped almost 9,000 people worldwide put blinders on and go through my 120-day challenge. Okay. It will change your life. I promise you. Community, support, live calls, and my revolutionary 120-day challenge. I promise you, you will not be disappointed. So all that's in the description of this video or my social media platform. Let's get after it today. Let's kick some ass. Christ is king. Warriors, rise. Get your shit together. Let's go.